We have been doing this, this is our 6th or 7th year. Yeah, it started with pretty much a group of people about, 5 days before the 4th. We called up people and asked them if they wanted to donate some money on fireworks, and ended up being 20, 25 people, and before we knew it, it turned into 100 people and 3 weeks worth of work. Everything is scripted, what we call a scripted show. It's electronically fired, and there's a format written on the computer, and it's set to music, and you push a button, and if everything goes good and nothing's bad, the show runs 20 minutes non-stop without any issues. If there is an issue, the software that we do use has got an emergency stop button where I can stop the show wherever it's at. We buy all our stuff from a wholesaler, so we get case pricing a lot cheaper. I think this year we've probably got about $2,500 worth of show, something like that. We try not to talk about that part. This stuff here is all what they call Class B, that you have to have an explosive license for to be able to purchase. And you've got to pick it up the day of your show, and it's got to be used today or taken back and put in a container legally. ATF regulations require that you have contingency storage, that means that the product has to be placed in a certified explosives container, and it can't be in your possession more than 24 hours if it's not been used. Yep, that's the actual explosive permit license, permit number, notice of clearance, and responsible letter of clearance that says, hey, I can pick this stuff up. So yeah, you got to go through an FBI background check and an interview with an ATF agent, and the ATF agent actually will come out randomly and inspect your records. It shows that you picked up the stuff and that you did discharge the stuff and you're not storing it or trying to sell it. So, but yeah, all that's laminated. And what we're doing right now is actually installing the electronic igniters that goes into the firing system that sends a small amount of current out to the fuses and lights them. So typically you would be hand lighting these, but we don't hand light anything. It's all electronically fired. Each one of these modules is what the igniter gets hooked to. It gets hooked to here, and this sends out the voltage and lights the EMAC, and everything is controlled by remote control. But you'll notice on a lot of the product here, you'll see it's got like a 6-18 and a 4-5. Our show's got 6 modules, and each one of the modules, the igniter gets wired into it. So when we set over there, if it's got a 4-5, that means it's going on module 4, and then it's going on cue number 5. We did an audio test last night at the shoot site. Like I said, it's all set to music, you know, the national anthem. When it says rockets red glare, there's rockets coming up and bombs bursting. There's bombs that burst in the air, so it's pretty cool. The finale this year consists of About 115 shells and 6 different cakes for the finale. It's what I generally call sky puke because it's nothing but a whole lot of color and a whole lot of noise. Everything's set in stations for Mod 1, Mod 2, Mod 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here's the lake. Everything Mod 1 is going to be on the farthest side of the lake, and everything on Mod 3 is going to be on the right side. Mods 2 and 6 are in the center, 4 and 5 are on the back, left, and right. The stuff that's sitting over here, it's all consumer. It ain't gonna kill you. You'll lose a hand or lose an eyeball. If you get above those or them shells and it goes off, we'll visit you at the hospital or funeral home one. So just like I told you yesterday, if you get to be the one dropping the shells, don't put your hand over it because static will send it off. God forbid, I don't want somebody dropping a shell in there and have their head above it. Your head won't be there no more. Once we get rolling here, we'll probably have everything wired in an hour and a half, hopefully. So, and then it should be good. We got some placement of some cakes I've got to figure out right now, and we'll glue them down and get them wired, and then we'll be ready to roll.
My name's Ron Whitlock. My wife and I, Sharon, we purchased this property and we built the lake, built the house, and we call this place Lock Lace. We're excited about Mike coming over and doing the fireworks, and I'm excited about him. He's a great guy, and come to find out we were raised in the same neighborhood. And we're just so excited about our friendship that we have in this area.